You made it.
Enjoying the view?
Keeping an eye on things. Feldcroft isn't what it used to be. No one has felt safe here since Ranrock's loyalists took a peculiar interest in that castle over there. Rookwood Castle. My uncle Solomon is a former Auror and refuses to look into it, even after Anne was cursed by one of them. Possibly with a wand, no less.
I heard a goblin refer to wizard kind as wand carriers. Are goblins forbidden from carrying wands?
Precisely. That's why I'm on the hunt for answers. If I'm to cure her, I need to understand what happened to her. Anne was always the most mischievous of the three of us. Which is saying something, knowing me and Ominous. I'm hoping a surprise visit from me and a new friend from Hogwarts will help lift her spirits. Bring back the Anne I used to know. Come on, I'll take you to my uncle's. This way. Feldcroft used to be a lot livelier. With Ranrock's lot wandering about all the time, everyone stays out of sight. Here we are. My sister should be just inside.
Aha! Sebastian, where did you... Is that what I think it is?
We've been over this, boy.
Hey.
Shrivelfigs cannot reverse a curse. Nothing can. The sooner you accept that reality, the better.
But we haven't tried everything.
There is no cure! When will you accept that?
Never. I can never accept it.
Now look what you've done.
I'm sorry.
Leave.
I'm sorry you had to see that. If you don't mind, I just need a moment alone.
Poor Sebastian. Not the visit he'd hoped for.
That boy will fray my last nerve.
Excuse me, Mr. Sallow.
Oh, yes, Sebastian's friend. I apologize on behalf of my nephew. He doesn't know when to stop. He thinks he can help Anne, but nothing can be done for her.
I understand you've tried everyone from Nurse Blaney to St. Mungo's to no avail.
We have. My nephew thinks he knows better than the healers.
Perhaps the healers don't know everything, sir. Sebastian is single-mindedly focused on finding a way to help his sister. If there is a cure, he will find it.
Your faith in Sebastian is misplaced. Some sort of dark magic cursed Anne, and the goblins aren't likely to explain themselves anytime soon. Giving her hope is cruel. The only thing to do now is keep Anne comfortable and stay out of the Loyalists' way.
With all due respect, sir, hope could keep Anne's spirits up.
You may mean well, but I know what's best for Anne and Sebastian. They are my stubborn brother's children. Especially Sebastian. If you really want to be of help, you'll make sure Sebastian does what he should do, not what he wants to do. He's no idea the harm he could do if he doesn't stop. I hope you'll remember what I've said. Good day.
So
Revelio.
earlier. Those bouts of pain are difficult to bear.
Are you all right, Anne? I didn't mean to intrude.
You didn't, truly. And I'm all right. The pain from this curse comes in bouts, and often suddenly. It's not anyone's fault. It's nice to meet you, by the way. You must be the new 5th year Sebastian told me about.
I am. Sebastian and I met on my first day at Hogwarts, in the Slytherin common room.
Oh, the common room. I adored teasing first years about spotting mermaids through the window. I do miss Hogwarts, but I wouldn't mind being in Feldcroft really if it wasn't so dreary now. Between the goblins at the castle and my uncle fighting with Sebastian whenever he's home, it's not the cosy retreat it once was.
Sebastian mentioned something about your uncle being an ex-Auror, but refusing to go after Ranrock's loyalists. I must say, I wasn't prepared for him to be as angry as he was.
Uncle Solomon is frustrated by what happened to me, and by Sebastian for thinking he can fix it. They both mean well, I know they do, but my uncle is right. This curse cannot be undone. I can feel it. Sebastian cannot take away my pain. Perhaps you can help him to understand that.
I'm afraid it's really up to Sebastian, and his mind seems to be made up.
I can only hope he realizes the futility of his search for a cure soon. I'm getting tired. I should probably rest. Thank you for stopping by. I wish you well.
I ought to see how Sebastian's faring.
Why will he not listen to me? She's my sister.
How are you doing, Sebastian?
You got a first-hand glance at what I'm dealing with. I apologize for my uncle.
I'll admit, I wasn't expecting him to be so angry.
He's always angry. He's been angry since my parents died. After Anne was hurt, he only grew worse. It's as though he blames me somehow, always calling me my father's son, as if that's an insult. I'm the one trying to help her. He's simply given up.
Both Anne and your uncle seem genuinely convinced that nothing more can be done for her.
I refuse to believe that. Anne's pain is more than physical. It has changed her entirely. I miss my sister. And I'm going to get her back. Come with me. I need to show you where it happened. Ranrock's loyalists are capable of so much more than people realize. They should not be underestimated. All the debris you'll see is from whatever's going on at that abandoned estate. They've been digging for something. Up there, on that plateau, is where they cursed Anne. This way.
How much longer are we expected to dig through this rubble? Ranrock knows what he's doing. It's an honor to be a part of it.
Ringo!
How nice of you to stop by. You've made your last mistake. One less you almost had a lucky shot. You're playing with. Put me down! You've made your last mistake. You're how nice to stop by. Incendio. Do you think this is funny? One less human to work. Get away! How? Are you sure? Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Accio. Depulso. Descendo. Accio. Protego. Arresto Momentum. You'll pay for that! You are like bone in the end. Expelliarmus. Confringo.
I've been fighting since before.
Accio. Confringo. Accio.
Pity, not quite.
You've made your last mistake.
Lubotego. Accio.
How nice.
Descendo.
Taken out last week! I'm refreshed.
Protego!
A miss!
Not sure if I did deserve that. I confess, that was a bit more than I bargained for. I tried to warn you.
Revelio! Those loyalists deserved what they...
Couldn't agree more. We smelled smoke in the middle of the night. When we looked outside, flame, before my uncle and I could stop her, Anne rushed out, racing towards the fire. Worried, she came face to face with a... Suddenly, they didn't even give her...
It seems an awfully violent response to a child.
My thoughts exact. It may be grasping at billywhigs, but I keep thinking that there might be something here that could lead me... Might be the only way to learn what type of magic harmed her, which could help me find a cure. And at Rook... Shall we have a look around? They seem to have set up camp here for a specific reason. They have stations for everything.
Revelio! Whose home was this?
Been abandoned long since I've lived here. Rumour was, a Hogwarts professor lived here once, centuries ago. But that's all I ever heard.
Revelio!
I've heard that goblin dig sites like these are popping up everywhere.
It's a wonder the Ministry isn't doing more. Confringo! Revelio! Always armed and ready for a fight, Ranrock's loyalists.
It might be worth taking a closer look at the house itself.
Sebastian, over here. Do you think that this was damaged by the fire the night that Anne was cursed?
Could be. But it looks to me as though this was intentional.
Revelio! This well looks familiar. Sebastian, I've seen this before. This house, the well, the view.
What do you mean? When?
Give me a moment. I'll explain in a second. Sebastian, this house did belong to a Hogwarts professor.
Who?
I found a pensive that day in the restricted section with a memory that showed this house. There was the keepers have shown me other memories as well. The girl became a Hogwarts professor. Her name was Isadora Morganach. She was one of...
The keepers? Like in Quidditch? And you found a pensive in the library? I'm not following you.
I realize it's a lot to take in. I'm not even sure I understand it all yet. And no, they call themselves keepers because they're protecting some type of knowledge. It has to do with the...
Let me see if I've got this straight. You have Ranrock and Rookwood after you because of something you found at Gringotts where you ended up via a port key. You can see traces of an ancient magic that you think Ranrock is trying to harness. And now you've been witnessing memories... Oh, and this house belonged to a Hogwarts professor who was one of these non-Quidditch keep. If I didn't know you, I'd think you were pulling my leg.
It is... You for answers about what happened to Anne, and me for answers about the key.
Look at this.
Revelio. Someone piled this here for a reason. Is it blocking something?
Only one way to find out.
Confringo!
Huh, a stairwell. Why bother blocking a stairwell?
There might be something here worth a closer look.
They've left all of this simply strewn about. Tells me they're after something bigger.
A journal entry of Isadora's. I should hold on to this. Seems these journal entries are from Isadora's travels. Revelio. Depulso. Depulso. Revelio. You're not going to believe this. I can see the Undercroft.
What? A daydream? Because that happens to me too.
Lumos. I know it sounds strange.
Honestly, nothing you say...
Fair enough. I can see the Undercroft through this stone wall, as though it's a window.
I'm listening. But you said you didn't really understand it.
That's true, and I'm still not sure what it all means. What I do know is that my ability allows me to travel through these windows I see.
Wait. We can get straight to the Undercroft.
We can. But perhaps best not to tell anyone else.
Understood. Well then, I'm tempted to hold my breath. Why would the door lead us here?
Sebastian, look. Why hide a triptych here?
Seems as if something's missing.
A note. Let's have a look.
Anything helpful in the note?
A rune symbol. I've seen similar symbols used by the keepers.
I've been thinking. A keeper lived in that house centuries ago, and Ranrock and his lot have been searching there. You said that goblins may be wielding some form of this ancient magic. Do you think Anne was cursed by ancient magic?
I can't be sure, of course, but I don't think so. I didn't see any traces of it around your sister.
Very well. But that doesn't mean it's not ancient magic. There's still so much we don't know about it.
True. Perhaps this triptych will lead us to answers.
Then we'll have to unravel what this all means. But now I need to see Ominous. Don't worry, I won't tell him anything. Did I mention that, apparently, Salazar Slytherin had a secret scriptorium here, in Hogwarts?
You did not? Is it connected to our common room?
No idea. Ominous just learned of it. I'll let you know what I find out. I had no idea our visit to Sian would unfold into all of this. My head's an utter mess. But I'm glad you told me everything you did. I'll be in touch. Till then.
Revelio.
Meet me near the ruins of Falbaton Castle. After dark. Do not tell anyone.
Another detention! Another! And at your age? I thought you'd grown out of it, but I suppose that was wishful thinking. Is your father...
Revelio.
We are going to have a serious talk when you get home, and you will not...
All I have at home at work. Sharing a room with girls would be tidier. Scavenger. Oh, did you hear about the new spell for learning enchants? I can't wait.
Revelio.
Anyone fancy going to Brood and Pet with me? I've been wanting to go for ages.
Made any progress with your treasure map?
Hello, Arthur.
We were each going to follow...
One boy fell off the broom for his life.
Accio. Descendo. Repulso. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Incendio. Lumos. Levioso. Glacius. Revelio.
What's this one about?
Nothing to identify. For now, at least. Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm.
What even magic?
And your reading is the dragon. That's exciting, I suppose. Perhaps you're due for an adventure.
Ladies,
Professor Shah.
astronomy is not divination. You won't find the mysteries of the cosmos charted out on your palms or at the bottom of your teacups. Alas, the heavens remain hazy to the starry-eyed. Now, if you were to devote yourselves to persistent and painstaking observation, you just might catch a glimpse. With that in mind, please take your telescopes. Tonight we will be on the observation deck. Still don't have your own? You can't be the new student forever, you know. You can share with Mr. Takar.
Here, I can adjust that for you.
No, bring it into focus on your own. Now, I expect all of you to put in your stargazing hours outside of class. Is that clear?
But, Professor, it's freezing out.
Mere cold didn't stop the great stargazers of the past. Look only to the astronomy tables they erected throughout the highlands from which they gazed millennia ago on the very self-same stars above us. Is that clear? Dismissed.
Oh, hello. I'm Amit. We met in potions class. I'm happy to report that we...
Oh, hello, Amit.
Did I hear Professor Shaw say that you don't have your own telescope? I have a spare one you could borrow for the rest of term.
That's very kind of you, Amit.
I'm certain. I finally got my hands on the new Celestia Contemplar. You've heard... It's only the pinnacle of all personal stargazing implements. But my old model's not too shabby. Goblin-cut glass, first-rate optical enchantments. Hate to think such a fine instrument is just collecting dust.
Well,
Think nothing of it. Anyway, the telescope's in the storage room right underneath us. You can't miss it.
Tried to put off my stargazing as long as I could. Professor Shah's just about as cold and distant as the bloody star.
Not sure what you can learn from these astronomy tables.
I'll meet him. He knows everything. Even told me he can speak. Sounded like gibberish to me.
I had heard about these odd stone tables out in the highlands.
this was his old telescope. Looks practically brand new.
Confringo!
A pristine night.
Professor...
It is increasingly rare. But if you truly desire to chart the courses of the cosmos, you must rid your mind of the... We ourselves are not unlike blank star charts, you know?
Thank you, Professor.
I am glad to hear it.
The perfect night for...
I have the...
I would not offer a prospective stargazer a third-rate lunoscope. But there is, something else.
Yes, what is it?
You remember those astronomy tables Shaw was going on about? It just so... And it seems there may be one right here at Hogwarts. I believe we could use it.
Ah, I had a feeling there would be a catch to them.
No. I certainly wasn't trying to... No one from the Gobstones Club will go with me. Said they'd rather get spit at by a stone than Well, they are cowards. Let us get moving while the stars are still out. I'll show you how to use that telescope.
No need to convince me.
Brilliant. You won't? Shall we? The table is on a castle wall ahead. Look for a stone platform, something that doesn't quite belong. We'll know it when we see it. Onwards we go then. Some say the locations of the tables were originally marked by centaurs for ritual stargazing. It is nice having a fellow stargazer to explore with.
Happy to be here. It is good to leave the classroom now and then.
It's not that creepy out here at night, is it? The Gobstones Club are cow. Here I am, charging ahead. Why don't you lead the way?
If you're sure. Army. Why are you so fast?
I suppose because there is plenty to learn about a lot of subjects, but astronomy seems limitless. They are forever discovering new moons and stars. In fact, they discovered a new planet just 50 years...
Actually, that...
Oh! A little...
Revelio. A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Oh, of course. It's just not tidy as I expected.
Accio. Amit. Where precise?
According to an old astronomer's chronicle I found in the library.
At Revelio.
More cobwebs. You don't think any spiders might be...
Oh no, not this close to school, Amit.
The constellation should appear near the center of your view. As soon as you've lined up the telescope, we will be able to fill out our star chart. I was right about the tables. They really are key. And your contribution was invaluable. Rest assured, you...
Thank you, Amit.
And I look forward to writing... This is only the beginning. You will find more tables like this one throughout the ground. And if I have ever seen one, it's you. Oh, and about my old telescope. Don't...
That's quite generous.
You are welcome. It has goblin-cut glass and a gobbledygook inscription. I'm practically fluent in gobble. It's all in the throat, really, gobbledygook, you know, and how you pronounce your R's. Anyway, glad our adventure was a success. Incredible!
Over here, quietly. I'm glad that you received my owl. We need to stay.
Natty, what's going on?
As promised, I did some investigating to find out what Harlow is up to. I noticed him reading a letter. All I could see was that it was signed by and bore the seal. And after you told me that Rookwood and Harlow were after you, I decided that you were the perfect person to... That letter is the tangible proof that Officer Singer needs. It is why I followed Harlow here and why I wrote to you.
I'll help you find the letter.
I'm glad to hear it. First, we must access the castle keep. I'll check. I do not see any guards, but we should still try to be as quiet as possible.
I wonder what that does. That did it.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
Revelio. Revelio.
Levioso!
Revelio. I need to find a way into the gatehouse to open the gate for Natty. Revelio. Dead end. Must be another way in.
Accio!
That looks as if it might raise the gate.
Well done. I will be right up. I knew you could do it. This way. I will get the door.
Revelio.
Accio! Wingardium Leviosa!
We'll find Harlow and the letter inside. We'll need to be careful once we get...
I hear them.
Yeah, restrain the beast!
Highwing.
Do you know that hippogriff?
Get this thing back to work now!
Very well. New plan. I get the evidence and you free that hippogriff. Agreed? This is our chance. Go!
Blasted! There's gotta be another way to get up to the roof. Somewhere. I hope Natty stays out of trouble.
Last time I saw you with a rose was when you stuck your finger on one trying to hide a sack of galleon.
Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Wingardium Leviosa. Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Not the safest place to sneak into.
They come after me. I'll stick 'em like a nogtail.
Hello, Hamora. Revelio. I hope Natty's having an easier time of it. Aloha Mora. Revenue.
You're going home in a wooden box! Leviosa!
Confringo, disabled!
Look along! Ha ha! Time to teach someone a lesson! Well
Confringo! I see better!
Arresto momentum. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Highwing, it's all right. There we go.
There you are.
Come on.
Hello, amore.
Hurry. Oh! There's the Hogwarts Express. Must be returning from an unscheduled run. It's incredible, isn't it?
How exciting.
It was exhilarating, wasn't it? I wasn't sure we were going to make it out alive.
There was no need to worry. I had it all under control.
Were you able to find the letter?
I will say, I did not expect to see him cast the killing curse at us. He won't forget this.
Of course.
That Rookwood's looking for a phoenix. Not sure where he will find one. But it also included Harlow's orders to inspect that castle for the poachers. Enough to connect Harlow to the crimes. I shall deliver the letter to Officer Singer. She'll have to do... Now, tell me, where did you meet these
I've only met Highwing before. Poppy introduced us.
Poppy Sweeting knows a hippogriff. Poppy will be relieved to know that Highwing's safe. My mother will be worried. I must go. Seek me out soon.
I have learned of a wizard who is being harassed by Harlow. He may be able to provide the evidence we need to take Harlow down. We should speak with him together. Meet me at his home.
When you have a moment, please stop by the room of requirement. Deke tells me he has something to share with you.
No need to race now, my friend. Slow down now. There we go.
I assume you have news regarding the goblin you mentioned. Why don't we meet at the map chamber to discuss that and our next steps?
High Wing, go! Not sure how I'd fare in a little place like this. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Sen.
What can I do for you?
What do you have?
I hope to see you again sometime.
You are here. Good.
Is this Mr. B?
I believe so. He supposedly has evidence.
My husband.
Are you...
My husband?
Oh, I'm terribly sorry.
Theophilus Harlow! I'm sure of it. He's been threatening...
He must be around here somewhere.
Archie was home with his father while I was out. His satchel's missing. I hope he wasn't here when...
Do you know which way Archie might have gone?
He never wanders far. But if he witnessed Harlow, I'm afraid to leave, in case he comes back home.
We'll find your son.
Thank you.
Please do not worry, Mrs. Bickle. We will bring...
Where are you, Archie?
When I took the letter we found to Officer Singer, she told me about Mr. Bickle. He had been doing the same thing we are, providing Officer Singer with evidence to take down Harlow. I had hoped to speak with him about what he had found, but we were too late.
What did Officer Singer say about the letter you brought her?
She thanked me, but she clearly felt that it was not enough. It is a shame that hippogriffs cannot speak. Your friend Highwing could provide all the evidence against Harlow that we need. We will need something more. This must be little Archie's hideout that Mrs. Bickle made.
Revelio.
Archie? Archie Bickle! He would not have done this to his own hideout. Someone came here looking for him. Revelio may be our only hope of finding out which way he went. There! Archie's footprints. He went this way. I thought we would have found Archie by now.
I suspect he'll keep running if he's being followed.
If it is Harlow that's pursuing him, I only hope you're right. Men like Harlow would not think twice about killing a child. We must find Archie quickly.
Revelio. Expelliarmus.
Wolves! Prepare for a fight.
Expelliarmus!
I hope Archie doesn't cross paths with that wolf pack. We should look around.
Revelio. Archie's satchel. Why would he leave it behind?
He was likely running from Harlow, distracted. This may be a good time for Revelio again.
Leviosa. Accio. Revelio. Accio. Revelio. Revelio.
Archie went this way. I have a bad feeling about this. Harlow must have a reason for pursuing Archie.
I wonder what Archie saw. I hope he didn't see Harlow kill his father.
He would never overcome it. At least not in any way I can imagine. A fork in the road. We will need Revelio.
Revelio.
Multiple sets of footprints. Oh, Harlow caught up to him here. This is not good. They went this way. Thestrals. They are beautiful, are they not?
You can see Thestrals too.
I witnessed death when I was 9. Saw my first Thestral shortly thereafter. I found places. I still do.
Confringo.
I think those of us who have witnessed death deserve some comfort.
Accio. Repulsor. Revelio. Revelio. I'm sorry you experienced something like that at so young an age.
I was with my father when he died. My mother was away, and I felt quite helpless. It was a long time ago in some ways, but in other ways, it seems like it was only yesterday. I still see him so clearly.
You must miss him.
My father was a wonderful man. Let us keep moving. We must find Archie.
Revelio.
Huh? Did you hear that? Oh, potato! Pathetic! So very weak.
Petrification damage! Get still bad, that one!
Finite.
Potato! Expulso! Dodged in it.
Revelio.
I did not expect this tent to be so large on the inside.
Revelio.
It complicates things a little.
Hush now.
You don't think he saw it happen, do you?
Of course he did.
Revelio.
Would he have run?
He's just a child. We should release him. This is the sort of thing that could draw unwanted attention.
Harlow will decide what to do with it once he gets back.
Revelio.
Nah.
It's Totalis.
Perhaps it's no more happy days for you. Potatoes just the beginner. Ha! You're easier to spot.
Expelliarmus. Expelliarmus.
A milker has more bite.
Expelliarmus.
You're going to regret that. Potato, you can't hold out forever.
Expelliarmus!
Pay for your deeds.
Confringo. Revelio.
What was that sound? I'll make you wish you were back at
Archie Bickle. Your mother sent us to find you.
I'm so glad to see you.
Not too loud, Archie.
Sorry.
We need to get this open. Aloha Mora.
A man called Harlow.
We're so sorry, Archie. We won't let him.
Thank you for saving me.
We wouldn't have it any other way, Archie. Now let's...
Archie, you're here! Oh,
Revelio.
you're safe.
Mother? Oh, Mother.
Which friends, darling?
Mr. and Mrs. Rabe, Mr. Filbert, and I think they also said Otto's name.
Oh, I shall speak with them. You run inside.
Yes, Mother.
Your husband's friends may be in danger.
Just...
How can we help?
You've done enough. My husband was a powerful wizard and couldn't defeat Harlow. The last thing we need is that monster coming after you.
It may be too late for that. I'm afraid Harlow's already...
Then you needn't anger him further. I assure you, the threat could be a...
I'm sorry again about your husband.
Thank you. And thank you for... I can never repay...
Not to worry, Mrs. Bickel. My father used to say that rain does not fall on one roof alone. We are here to help each other. I must learn more about Mr. Bickel's friends and why Harlow is after them. You'll be hearing from me as soon as I know something. Thank you for your help today.
I'd better keep an eye on high places around the school for Zenobia's gobstones.
Handy resource indeed, your field guide. I'm most pleased.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the top.
Well, well. I trust you are
Yes, sir.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not. Talent and resolve are a potent combo.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let... No. Focus. Defindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. Very good. It seems you have a grasp on Defindo. I would encourage you once again to practice here in the classroom, for your sake and that of everyone else. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction. Earlier, Defindo can be versatile but dangerous. Good to see you continuing to practice.
Revelio.
Do you happen to have...
Revelio.
I wonder how many people... Today, couldn't find my way out for hours. It's my favourite meal, I use. Kitty pie.
Excellent. Revelio.
Stand back, you apes! Know you not who I am?
Revelio.
Are you alright? Look like you've seen a ghost.
Leviosa. Revelio. Leviosa. Aloha Mora.
It's me, Gareth. Do you have a moment?
Were you calling me, Gareth?
I was. After you helped me with that Frupa feather and potions. You see, I have an idea for a fizzing Wisby-inspired beverage.
You and your concoctions.
It's a gift, truly. So, I suspect the key ingredient in fizzing Whizbees is dried billywig stings. I heard there's a store of them in Honeydew. I'd get them myself, but my Aunt Matilda has... I was hoping you could follow a secret passage to Honeyduke's cellar and...
Sounds simple enough.
Ah, brilliant. Thank you.
I'll see what I can...
Fair enough. You shall be the... Perhaps I can convince a meat to help me with my potions homework. Get my aunt to loosen her reins a bit.
I'll need to get those dried billywig stings for Gareth if he's to finish his latest concoction. A one-eyed witch statue shouldn't be too hard to find. Revelio. This looks like the right statue. Now, what was the password? Descendium. Who knew this was all down here? A lift. Must be how I get down. It's broken though. Depulso! Descendo! Revelio! Was all down here. A lift. Must be how I get down. Looks broken though. Revelio. I need to fix the lift before I can use it. Reparo. That seems to have done the trick. This castle will never cease to surprise me. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Revelio! I'm trapped. How am I supposed to get out of here? Leviosa! I'm going to have to get past this. Expelliarmus! Accio! Looks a bit broken. Perhaps I can try... Reparo! Leviosa! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Reparo! Leviosa! Arresto momentum! One more to go and I'll make it across. Accio! Descendo! Accio! This must be the way. I need to find a way to open that gate. That did the trick. Confringo! Revelio! Something smells sweet. Must be close to Honeydukes. Honeydukes. I can smell the chocolate. Now, where would I find the dried billywig stings for Gareth? I have the dried billywig stings. Now back to Gareth. I can only imagine how his new recipe's going to turn out. Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Gareth.
You got them!
Getting them was more work than I...
Course. Didn't think it would be that much trouble. Thank you again. I'll let you...
Revelio. Revelio. Hello, Mr. Moon.
Oh, greeting!
I actually have...
Oh!
I'll keep an eye out for...
I commend you for...
You can't imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
Anything to do with the dark art should be avoided. It's too risky.
Anything to do with Salazar Slytherin is worth the risk.
I can't agree. And I'll not say a word more. I'm sorry.
Aloha Mora. Mine now, demi-guys. Revelio. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. Confringo. What were you and Ominous?
He's being ridiculous. Apparently, Salazar... Ominous swears it was used for the dark arts, so he wants nothing. I reminded him that Anne needs a cure. This scriptorium could hold...
The dark arts...
There's more to dark magic than people realize. Perhaps I've spoken out of turn.
I'd like to know more about it, if you wouldn't mind telling me.
Very well. But do keep... Ominous learned dark magic from his parents. Are you...
What does the Cruciatus Curse do?
It's known as the Torture Curse. Crucio. Apparently, his parents and older siblings had no qualms about casting it on Muggles. Ominous described the sound of the victims' cries as horrific, so the first time he was asked to cast it himself as a child, he couldn't bring himself to do it. As punishment, his family cast it on him. The anguish was so bad that when asked to cast it again, he relented. I have repeatedly assured Ominous that he did what he had to.
That's awful. But no matter the suck.
Trust me, it's not as easy as you might assume. After that incident, the rift between Ominous and his family only grew. That is until I came along. Every moment he isn't at Hogwarts, he's with us in Feldcroft. Ominous trusts me. I'll remind him of that. Watch for my owl. I'll make Ominous understand. He'll change his mind.
Revelio.
Deke would like to talk with you when you have a moment. Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Professor Howard will never believe this. I'll look after you. There. I'm not going to hurt you.
I pressed ominous regarding Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium, but my efforts were in vain. Meet me outside the Slytherin common room. We need to talk.
Everything's all right now. Settle yourself. I mean you no harm. Revelio.
Deek would like to talk with you when you have a moment.
Hello, Deke. Professor Weasley said you wanted to tell me more about the loom.
Ah, hello. Yes, about that. Deek has had a thought. He... Seems the room thinks you need more space. As Deek was saying, he's had a thought. Now, Deek knows, and perhaps help an old friend in...
What do you mean?
A house elf named Tobbs works for his master, retrieving leech juice in a cave. Tobbs' master doesn't let him leave the cave, and Deek knows the cave.
That sounds awful.
It is. Deek hasn't heard from... As the item you wove in the loom has an enchantment that might be useful...
Well, I suppose if looking for Tobbs or...
Oh, thank you. Please.
I'll look after you. Revelio. There. I'm not going to hurt you. Revelio.
What are you up to now?
Away, High Wing! Away! Faster, High Wing! Knowing the meat, he's likely studied here. Like Likely this astronomy table will be best used when it's dark.
Nice try! Where'd that go?
This must be Tobbs's cave. I suppose I should head inside. Revelio. Revelio. Glacius.
I am the old
Professor Howard will never believe this. Revelio. Glacius.
This is almost too easy.
Settle yourself. Revelio. Aloha Mora. Do cooperate, won't you? Everything's all right now. Revelio. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Potato, potato. Expelliarmus. Defendo. Confringo, potato. Expelliarmus! Confringo! It looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. He must have headed deeper. Tobbs' master is awful. Tobbs? Tobbs? Deke sent me. Are you in here? Defender! Confringo! Potato! Looks as if Tobbs was here some time ago. Headed deeper into the cave. Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Confringo! That didn't sound particularly reassuring. There's a victory that came none too soon. Ugh. Revelio. Oh no. I have a feeling that house elf is Tobbs. Poor Tobbs. Left here alone with the spiders. Revelio. That table looks familiar. Seems I'm back at the entrance to the cave. No need to be difficult. I mean no harm. I'll look after you. Revelio. Revelio. Revelio.
On another adventure, are we?
You're back! Nice to see you again. Thanks for stopping by. Hope to see you again.
Revelio. Aloha Mora. Revelio. 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 Revelio.
So, there's a smell. New batch of toad-hide. I'll not mind seeing you here again. Consider yourself welcome.
Hello, is that...
How do you do? I'm Saccharissa Tugwood. Now, it may surprise you to learn that someone of my... But I only want to...
That's incredibly...
Oh, there's more. A cream that will rid our glorious school of the hideous, greasy pus... But I've run out of... Booba-tubers do grow in the forbidden...
I can try and...
Marvellous. I only need a few booba-tubers, but... Our spotty classmates...
Saccharissa, what?
Gather booba-tube...
Into the Forbidden Forest for booba-tubers. I hope it's worth the risk. Revelio. This is where Saccharissa said to go. And where are those booba-tubers? Just my luck, a troll. Confringo! Defender! Protego! Expelliarmus! Confringo! Incendio! Descendo! Levioso! Glacier! Revelio. Oh, that smells awful. Only 4 more, thank goodness.
Thing worth learning.
Revelio.
Now you're just getting on my nerves. Confringo! Protego! Incendio! Incendio!
Confringo! Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Defender!
You'll need to be quicker than that! Confringo! Incendio!
Expelliarmus!
Incendio!
Confringo!
Teaching in school these days.
Glacier!
That's a mistake.
Protego! Confringo! Defender! Revelio. 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 Confringo. Expelliarmus. Potato. Stupefy. Confringo. Defendo. Confringo. 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 Revelio. That should do it. I'd better get back to Saccharissa now. Revelio. Does it get any more cozy than Hogsmeade? Saccharissa!
Splendid. I hope...
It actually was a spot of trouble. You never mentioned I might
I suppose a higher price is less offensive than being forced to regard the hideous Greek... Thank you, and your payment, of course. Now I can begin Don't know who should be more grateful, I or our One day the wizarding world will know my name, and you will have been a small part of it.
astronomy.
Revelio. Incendio! Revelio. Glitches! Confringo! Levioso! Revelio! That's it.
You're here. Brilliant.
I received your owl.
I told him none of us will be able to avoid dark magic forever. So the more we know about Salazar... Unfortunately, only a Gaunt knows the location of the scriptoriums. You? I suppose it's worth a try. But don't get... I know where he is. I'll lead you to him and then leave you to it. Come on. He's this way. Keep an eye out. Never know who's watching. Although that hasn't stopped us before.
Strictly speaking, it has. We were caught.
Damned poltergeist. Such a nuisance. There he is. Good luck.
What are you doing here?
Hello, Ominous.
What is it? What have you...
I owe you an apology, Ominous. I wasn't honest with you before about the Undercroft. He wanted me to have a safe place to practice some spells, to try and catch up to the...
I suppose that makes sense. It's just Sebastian.
Don't tell me he's still going on about...
He told you...
He did. We were talking...
Yes, well, he seems to think it can...
Wait.
Of course not. In fact, She'd heard of this. She wrote regularly to my father about her efforts to gain access.
I'm sorry about your aunt.
Aunt Noctua went down this path with good intent.
You don't know that history will repeat itself. Get you answers about Slytherin, and Sebastian answers for Anne.
I see what you've done here, and I confess. Very well. I shall tell you what I know. I hope we don't regret this.
Sebastian! Over here!
These braziers grant access to the scriptorium.
Now you'll share? You wouldn't tell me when I practically begged.
It wasn't you who told me what I needed to hear. Opening the entrance has something to do with threes.
Well, 3 heads are better than 1.
It's 2 heads are better than 1.
And by that logic, 3 is better than 2. Simple mathematics, ominous.
Revelio.
Remember, 3 braziers are involved.
Someone was actually listening.
I do that. Occasionally.
Levioso. Arresto momentum. Glacius. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Defendo. Incendio. Cabalzo. Accio. Descendo.
What if it's a clue?
Revelio. Confringo.
Something's happening.
I hope we're ready for this.
Revelio. Revelio. Reparo.
The rubble formed a relief of a person facing a snake.
That must be the voice I hear. The voice is ancient.
You hear a voice?
I'm a parcel mouth. I can hear and speak to snakes. Nearly all known parcel mouths are descended from Salazar Slytherin.
I would.
You might not want the ability to speak parcel tongue. It's often associated. I haven't spoken it in ages, but I'd wager if I speak it now, I'm hoping you're having second.
Believe me, I am having thoughts, but I'm...
It's ironic. When I left home, I vowed to leave the dark. I can't believe I'm doing this.
It worked! Ominous. You possess a rare ability indeed.
Between the 2 of you, I'm starting to feel left out.
Between the 2 of us?
Never mind. There's no clear way forward.
Like a maze. Salazar Slytherin most likely wanted this to be difficult to solve.
The door we came from, it closed.
Revelio.
And there's more than 1 gate ahead.
Then look close.
Lumos. The dial requires focus.
Aunt Noctua said the same. It may take practice to solve it. That didn't sound good.
Salazar Slytherin didn't make this easy.
Lumos. isn't it?
You sound surprised.
Lumos.
In a maze designed by Salazar Slytherin.
This journal entry, it mentions getting lost and being unwelcome. Confringo! Lumos. Another gate.
Seems Slytherin like to play games.
Must run in the family.
Look in a mirror, Sebastian.
Matching the symbols did open it.
Was about to do that myself, but you got to it first. Nice work. We've got more to solve ahead.
Search each corridor. It may not be obvious which leads where.
Symbols. And there are symbols on the dial.
Lumos. Noctua references painful and arduous challenges, but also rewards.
Painful. That's the part I'm wary of.
All I heard was rewards. Keep going.
Revelio. Lumos. Lumos.
That sounded promising.
Lumos. Another dial solved.
Impressive. Nice work.
Confringo. Lumos. Ominous. Your aunt wanted to change your family's traditions.
She did. And she was my favorite person in the world for it.
Not the welcoming sort, was he? Excellent work. We're another step closer to the scriptorium.
Lumos.
I spotted something ahead. Looks troubling. The gate! I think we're locked in. Again!
Then Salazar Slytherin is not yet finished with us.
Ominous. Her skeleton. And Noctua's last journal entry. she mentions being trapped here, blocked by an unforgivable curse.
Lumos is where she died. This is where we'll die. I shouldn't have listened to either of you.
Ominous, I'm truly sorry about your aunt. But I know what to do. It's going to be difficult.
You said you know what?
Tortured faces on the door, and Crucio's etched into the stone. That's why Noctua died. She had no one to cast the curse on. You seem to be in Ominous's favor. Will you ask him about this?
He does seem a bit
good. Wish we had some liquid luck.
All of this could have been avoided.
Ominous.
Salazar Slytherin did. He's to blame for... I overheard you and Sebastian, and I won't do it. The Cruciatus curse is pure torture.
Sebastian told me a little of what happened when you were young.
Should have known he would have told you. And one always has a choice. I'm as guilty as the worst. Unforgivable curses won't work unless you really mean them. I had to want... That spell's the reason I have no family left. You and Sebastian will need to sort... If you cast Crucio, you will regret
Revelio.
It forever.
Lumos. What do we do now? Ominous?
Ridiculous. As if dying in here is a better option than... It's up to us. I can teach you Crucio.
Wait, you didn't say you...
Because I'm not sure I do. Ominous knows that, yet he's left us no choice. I think I can cast...
I want to learn the curse, and I think...
Very well, if that's what you want. To perform the spell, raise your wand, point it at me, and firm...
Ready?
I'm ready.
Are you all right?
That pain. I would have done anything to make it stop. But I'll survive. Let's keep moving.
Lumos.
Made it. We found Salazar Slytherin's scriptorium.
Revelio. I can't believe we're here.
Sebastian, Ominous. There's a book, just here.
You found something?
You two go ahead. Let me know what's in it. I'll wander around a bit.
What do you think?
Looks like a spell book of some kind. This is incredible. A Hogwarts founder still can't believe Ominous never told me about his aunt and what she found. What I do with every book. Read it. Having professors as parents ingrained that. But I can do that later. For now, I say we... It's breathtaking. I don't want to leave, but I owe you. Both of you. Without both of you, we'd never have made it this far.
We were lucky. We could have died. We must swear never to do this again.
Ominous. About your aunt. Please, Sebastian. I meant what I said before. We swear, right now, never to engage in anything to do with dark magic again.
Understood. I'm truly sorry about your aunt, Ominous.
I suppose after all this, I am grateful to know what happened to her. Thank you.